Hi guys, this video is directions for lesson number 13, which will be published on Wednesday, May 13th. So it is all about aseptic technique. We've been learning about bacteria and the structure of bacteria. Last lesson in lesson number 12, we learned about the difference between gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. And in this lesson, we are going to look at how do we separate out and isolate individual colonies of bacteria so that we can look at it and observe it. So aseptic technique, here's the introduction. I also gave a little example of some materials that we would be using if we were in the classroom together and doing this plate streaking together, because I made a at-home video but didn't bring all the materials home. So here are some of the materials that we would need if we were doing this aseptic technique together in class. We would need our gloves, we would need Sharpie, we would need disinfectant spray for the lab stations. We would have the lab that we do actually would have 4 different bacteria slants. It's called a slant because you can see that it has this nutrient auger of where the bacteria is growing on a slant. So it's a test tube with that nutrient auger on a slant. So that is our bacteria slant. This is our petri dish. It also has a layer of that nutrient auger because the idea is that we want to get the bacteria from the slant into the petri dish so that we can spread it out and find just one single colony to observe. The way you're going to move the bacteria from the slant to the dish is that inoculation loop. In class, we actually use the plastic inoculation loops. I know in the video that you watched about gram staining, it was metal, so it was reusable and you could just flame it and sterilize it with the heat of the flame. But in our class, we actually use the plastic ones, and you'll see that in the video below. They are one-time use inoculation loops, and then we dispose of them safely. And then Bunsen burner, we know what that looks like with that nice blue flame with the cone. So those are the materials that you would need. You can watch this video that I put up on YouTube, and it goes through the different steps, and I talk about what we're doing and why. After you watch the video, these are all mixed up on this side, and you are going to number it in order 1 through 13 of the correct steps. Read carefully because there's a couple that are on there twice. In particular, this one, flame the neck of the slant 3 times. You can see that that's on there twice. And then cleaning the table surface, that's going to be on there twice too. So just pay attention to the wording and where that would be. But right here, you would just find out what's the first one, put a 1, and then 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth for your order number for the steps. And then explain, this is kind of the what. So asking what questions, be specific, use the terminology that I do in the video. And then the apply is the why. So we have what am I doing, and then why are we doing it in the application section. So that is it for lesson 13. Make sure that you guys are keeping up. I am fully caught up on grading so that now I'm just doing 1 pass each morning. I've already updated some of your grades with that 1 through 7 lessons, that 3% grade bump. So keep an eye out and keep plugging along. We can do it. We got 3 more weeks till the end of distance learning. Your guys' last lesson will be on the 29th, Friday the 29th. Make sure also, I am still missing quite a few essential skills. I'm going to be starting to make phone calls home. I've sent emails already, and the next step is phone calls. So if you don't want me to call home and let your parents know or your guardians know that you owe me work, then get it into me ASAP, especially those people that need to do the essential skill corrective. While I'm here, let me just show you where to find that essential skill corrective, you're under distance learning, and then you go to missing an essential skill right here, missing essential skill. And I have specifically assigned these 2 correctives to the people who need to take them. So if you were missing the sickle cell essential skill, it should be assigned to you. You should be able to click on it and do that corrective, and then also the genetics essential skill corrective right there. So you can find them in the missing essential skill folder within the distance learning folder, and these should be assigned only to the people who need to do them. And if you can complete that activity, then you will be mastering that essential skill. All right, keep up the good work, you guys. We can do it. We're almost there. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to probably post this today on Tuesday, and I will see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday at 1:30 for our Google Meet.